On an average now we're flying about 3 flights a day, but you don't know when they're going to come up. So you might have a quiet day at home and then the flights come during the night time. They seem to be attracted around meal times, I might add. But yes, that's part of the attraction of the job, is you don't know what is in store. We do have occasional days, but not very many now, where there are no flights. And we can have days when there's 4 or 5 or even 6 flights.
No day is planned. It can involve networking with people, with the fundraising side, working with community groups, down to working with Pete, how to make the pilots more efficient in the processes that they use. So it follows right through. It has an ongoing effect right through the operation.
Broadly speaking, I think a twin-engine helicopter would be around $5,000 an hour to operate. A trip to Auckland and back is just over an hour. A retrieval from one of our furthest points might take 3 or 4 hours by ambulance, and by air ambulance, by helicopter, it would take probably 40 minutes. And the patients are all in the base hospital here at Monterey. We're carrying about 1,000 people a year in Northland now, and that number's just slowly growing. I keep thinking it must peak out soon, but each year has been an increase, and it's always each increase puts more demand on our service.
The advanced paramedics, even though there may be St John's, say in Kaitaia, there are no advanced paramedics in Kaitaia, so it is a way when there is a major accident or one that they cannot even reach, the helicopter is absolutely necessary. And we only carry advanced paramedics on our helicopters.
I don't get very involved in the medical side of what's going on in the back. I enjoy the challenge of the weather and the darkness and the rain sometimes when we're going offshore. So I tend to focus more on that side of things, and each job's got its own little challenges.
Fundraising is extremely important. Even though we have main sponsors and we do get paid by either ambulance, DHB, RCC police, they don't actually pay for the full cost of what it is for us to run the helicopter. So we really need the support of Northlanders to make up that difference to keep Nest viable.
It's a Sikorsky helicopter, American make. We've got 3 of them. We try and keep 2 operating in Northland all the time, and then one's available for other hospitals for long-term transportation around the upper North Island. It flies at 155 knots, which is quite fast for a helicopter. It's all-weather capable, which is probably distinguishes it more than any others in New Zealand. And its size suits Northland, its size and range being how far it can fly on a tank of fuel, and because again the distances that we have to cover in Northland make that quite an asset. And we can carry 2 patients quite comfortably in it when required, which is quite a bit of the time, and the hospitals and that make use of that capability and try and keep the patient costs down by using it.